Everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Panju. Welcome back to another video. Chantal uploaded another mukbang. This is going to be cheesy penny bolognese and garlic bread, which, you know, carbs on carbs on carbs with more carbs. I wanted to apologize for my voice. I don't know what's going on. Overall, I feel okay. It's just like my throat feels kind of raw. It's weird. Anyways, let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hi guys, it's that time again. I'm craving pasta with meat sauce, and tonight instead of spaghetti I'm actually craving penne. So I'm gonna have some penne pasta with my homemade meat sauce. Such a comfort dish. So let's get to.
Who in the Martha Stewart is that?
Alright, now I'm starting off by cooking down a couple of shallots in some olive oil. And I'm adding 1 pound of...
The only meat beating going on there? Okay, I'm sorry, I had to. Honestly, do you blame me for making that joke? You know it's true.
Lean ground beef. I like the lean ground beef because then you don't have to worry about draining the fat after. The less oil in the sauce, in my opinion, the better. So I'm going to season the beef now with some salt and some black pepper. And I'm going to let that cook and brown for a bit, and then I'm going to add some about 3 cloves of fresh garlic, but you can add to your taste how much you like. I like a lot of garlic. And I'm going to add 1 little container,
A little in the room with us, or
of tomato paste and some dry oregano and dry basil, and just let that cook for a little bit. And then I'm going to add 2 cans of these whole tomatoes, and I'm just crushing them down here with my spoon.
You don't say, girl. That's the only movement that you've been doing.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add 2 cans of that, and then I'm gonna add about 1 cup of water and just let that cook. And I'm gonna add, lastly here, I'm gonna add 2 little rinds of Parmesan. First time trying this, and I'm gonna add some bay leaves as well. And I'm gonna put the lid on and let that simmer on low for about 1 hour or so. All right, so I pureed the sauce just to get rid of the chunks of tomato and to make the beef a little bit smaller. And I added the penne pasta.
And overall, honestly, it doesn't look that bad.
So I'm gonna bake this in the oven now with some cheese. Let's go. Well, hello guys, hello.
Holy mother of cheese, what the absolute, what? God.
Welcome back to another video. I have diet Kinza, pickles.
Okay, so carbs on carbs on carbs on carbs on sodium.
Let's crack these fresh pickle fork. Beauty pickle. Bismillah.
God, don't make beauty pickle a thing. Beauty bites, you know, enough. Beauty sip, no. Beauty bucks, also no.
Crispy cheese that fell off. We have some brioche, garlic toast with cheese.
Oh, how I see it is it's some cheese with a little bit of brioche.
We have the penne roasted in the oven, so cheese it, and super hot. This cheese stuck. Come on.
No, you poor thing. Whatever shall you do without that little extra cheese? I don't know.
Gonna mix it around. Some Parmesan. Let's try this garlic toast. I was craving this meal.
Oh my God, you say that with every meal that you ever come in contact with, girl. We know.
Like no one's business.
And yet here you are making it everyone's business.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be hot. That is good though. That is good. Anyway, how are you? We're gonna let that cool off.
And is my throat being weird? I'm doing okay, actually. The only thing is I put sunscreen on my arms today, which I usually don't do, but you hear that? It feels sticky and I absolutely hate it.
My goodness. These pickles are so addictive. They're so good. They're from Aguilas, Spain. I can blow through the noodle. It makes it like an instrument. Listen.
I can't imagine one single thing where other people would want to maybe watch this via Reactor instead of at the source, because, who Lord, firsthand, it's awful.
I didn't want to make spaghetti, you know. I know you guys like church basement spaghetti, but I gotta branch out on the noodle shapes. I can't be like one of those people who only like one certain type of noodle shape. Bow ties are good too. At least bolognese stuff. If you want to make like a rosé, make it richer, you can add a cream. More veggies. I hope you're all having something good to eat. I wish I could share. I would in a heartbeat.
Do I believe that? Absolutely no. Be that person that tries to find you the smallest dish that they have to be like, look, I actually gave you some though, you can't be mad at me.
I haven't used whole tomatoes in the can in forever. It reminds me of when my grandma used to make pasta.
So I did hear that it's primarily just food talk. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, not gonna lie.
She would just like put whole tomatoes with macaroni, butter, I think celery, carrots.
A lot of Canada talk here recently. Does that mean something? I mean, the first of the month is coming up.
And then she had another way of making like a spaghetti sauce where she would just put mushroom, celery, carrots, onion, ground beef, and no tomato sauce, just Campbell's condensed tomato soup.
Italians, let me know how you feel about that. I am white trash. That sounds, you know, if it tastes good, I really don't care. But like, let me know how you feel.
And somehow it was yummy. I don't know. She hated garlic, like. And she actually, where her aversion to garlic came from, I remember her telling me when she was a teenager, she met a Navy officer. She was, I think, 17 or 18 or something like that. And he took her to a makeout spot and he had garlic breath. Like really bad garlic. And ever since then. The pickle fork is annoying. I need a pickle shovel.
To the point to where I can't tell if she's trying to make a joke or if she's serious, because honestly, I can see both.
The cheese is not melty, but it's alright. I couldn't find when I was shopping online the pre-made garlic bread. You know the one? I remember in Canada, I used to get a lot. If I got garlic bread, it was like in, you know, that long baguette that's in a foil and it has garlic butter and cheese already in it.
I only found out about that here recently, which, you know, again, trash, but, you know, the stuff that I used to get before, which would be like the stuff in the box, no comparison. Oh my God, it's life-changing.
I got inspired to make my own food.
Going to ignore the fact earlier today that she said that she wanted to save money, so she's going to be cooking home more.
I watched these people making food on TikTok. One guy, he's a chef, Kevin Ashton. He's a sorority house chef. And the types of meals he makes are like those really, you know, comfort meals. Just really good, like, you'll have to go check him out. He's a really cool guy. And then one of the sorority girls, I think her name's Larissa. She has a TikTok channel where she reviews the food he makes. Like, come with me to review my sorority chef's food. Don't watch it if you're hungry. It's torture.
People said to go get a hobby, they meant something outside of food related.
But they're eating good at that sorority house. I think it's the University of Reno? I don't remember. I love the flavors, like in this sauce. The bay leaf. I can't really taste the Parmesan rind. I saw another woman make, oh my gosh. She made like country fried steak. So she fried thin slices of steak, used the same pan to make a gravy, smothered the fried steak in gravy, covered it in foil, and baked it in the oven for like 2 hours. Well, it looks so good. You know, anything with gravy I love.
I said earlier I knew it was all about food, but oh my God, it's all food. There is no other talking points.
So I take pleasure in just the little things. I'm gonna put my earphones on, clean up dinner dishes. I have a lot of leftovers.
Sure. Yeah, we totally believe you.
Make a coffee, make shisha, relax, edit this video.
Was the editing in the room with us, because you could have done this whole entire thing within 60 seconds, coming from someone that's currently editing their video right now.
Maybe go live, then tuck in, take a hot shower, clean PJs, and, you know, put on a movie, spend some time with the hubs. I can hear everything outside. The windows are not, they're thin.
The walls are thick though, remember?
Slowly starting to get warmer here. On one hand, I don't love the summer, but it's not that bad because I usually stay in the cold AC. Like, we have really good central air, and so do all public places. Even some outdoor places, like cafes and restaurants, have portable ACs. People adapt to life here. But we might travel a bit. I don't know. And I say that because, honestly, I don't feel like traveling right now. Right now, I'm just like in the mood to stay at home.
Being compared to exactly.
These cheese bits are gonna be a pain to get out of this pan.
Okay, so she admitting to eating out of a pan instead of a plate.
Gotta let it soak for like 24 hours. Don't you hate when you're like, you're done doing all the dishes and then the final boss comes? And you're like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Okay, not gonna lie, I got bored. I was skipping around. I heard the word turkey deli meat or something along the lines of that, and I said, no, thank you. So here we are at the end. So with that all said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.